What is up, everybody? It's me, Mike, aka the Altered Gamer, and today I'm coming at you with something a little different. I'm coming at you with Splitgate movement tips. We're going to be looking at this VOD that I tried to upload. Instagram said, nah, we ain't having it. These 50 countries can't see it. I put up a poll. Y'all said you wanted some commentary. So here's some commentary of my own VOD. First tip, as soon as you spawn, start sprinting. The start of your momentum. So you start sprinting. The only reasons that you don't start sprinting is if you spawn with enemies in front of you or around you and you start shooting, or if you have a portal path that you know you're going to take immediately at that moment. And boom, I start sprinting immediately. Portal to get in case there are enemies there and get the drop on them. I get shot, so I cancel my portal path. Now here, very important, I'm hurt. I can't take this gunfight face to face. I don't know if he's hurt right now. Usually I don't get to see the enemy statistics on the side. This is thanks to Splitgate's replay. Anyway, I know that I can't take this face to face, so the smartest thing to do is to get behind him. Now this is risky because he can actually see my portal trail, but luckily he doesn't react. So I go through the portal, and he doesn't even turn around. Now I don't even bother chasing this guy here because I know that his other portal is on the point. It's the point that we're trying to defend and he's trying to take. So I'll turn around, quickly close the portal, and then I go for him. Now very important, especially with a gun like the SMG, strafing. Strafing isn't only important to confuse your enemy's aim, it's important because in this game we have a little something called bullet trail. So as I'm shooting and moving, the bullets are gonna fire from the position I was before I started moving, and that's going to cause a bullet trail, as you can see there. So my aim isn't even on him, but if I go back a little bit, you'll be able to see that the bullets are still hitting him. Now again, I'm going to get behind these enemies to confuse them. I'm still getting shot by another person, but luckily I had a teammate distracting them and I can focus on this guy. Now I turn around, very quickly switch guns because I would have to reload, but I didn't have any ammo, I believe, and we get that together. Now here, my teammate's already on the point, so I don't have to worry about actually going on there to capture it. And there's another teammate that's on the point now, so I'll give them cover from afar while I wait for the AR. I heard this guy coming, start sprinting immediately, and then firing. Look at how quickly you can start firing the gun in your sprint. This is why it's not exactly detrimental to be sprinting when you come into contact with an enemy. Now I hear that we're losing C, so instead of taking the path I was going to take, I quickly switch it up. Now here I came through the portal and I had an enemy to my left, but he didn't know that I was coming through the portal and he was looking away from me as I came through. He hears me as I start firing at his teammate. I focus on his teammate. Instead of turning around to take this fight, I go through the portal. Very, very important. Next tip, remember where your portals are and don't always close your portals. There's a situation to close your portal and there's a situation to keep it open. This was a situation to keep it open right up until I did this move to run through. Why do I keep my portal open? Because I know that this guy is shooting me from behind. I've got a portal wall in front of me. I know the map, so I know there's a portal wall to my left as I kill this guy, and I can just run through my portal and avoid getting murdered from behind. Now, my mistake here was not closing the portal. Don't get confused, guys. I said there's a situation for each thing. Why should I have closed my portal here? Because obviously the enemy's gonna run right through behind me. I had no reason to keep him open. I should have closed it immediately as I ran through so that he couldn't chase me. Luckily, I managed to get around this corner before he actually makes that move, and I can reload and turn around, and then we get him together as a team. Now as I get on the point, I notice my teammate getting on the point as well, so I start to leave. Notice that in this clip, I don't stop moving at any moment. Now here, out of the corner of my eye, I saw this dude moving that way. I'm not gonna face him face to face. He's got the high ground.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
So instead of being at a disadvantage by being on the low ground, I'm going to get behind him immediately with a portal. I don't jetpack here. Why? Because that would make me such a vulnerable target. When you jetpack in Splitgate, next tip by the way, you become incredibly floaty and you can't move side to side as quickly as you would on the ground. You can't strafe as quickly as you would on the ground. So all I do is boost myself slightly so I can get a better shot at the portal wall so that I can then turn around and get behind him, and he has no idea. Luckily, he was also weak. All it took was a headshot, 20 damage, and he was done. I hear A lost. I come over to A. This guy just went AFK. Lucky me. My teammate comes to the point, so I can leave to go help at B. Now this moment here, very interesting. I love close quarters portaling. Close quarters portaling is amazing when you do it right. It's great at confusing the enemy, and it's also great at bum rushing them so that you can get the upper hand by rushing them too quickly and them not expecting it, right? Now what I do wrong here is I end up confusing myself, and when I come out of the portal, I look the wrong way. I actually wanted to go to the left here as I come through the portal, so it would have been to the right, but when I come through the portal, I actually move to the right over here. There you are, mouse, over here. So yeah, let's have a look at that real quick. Luckily, the close quarters portaling confused them enough, and he started reloading as well, so I managed to come in and grab that collection agency. Now I take this point real quick. I see my teammates there, so I find that I can leave. I hear the fighting's going on over here, so I move quickly, try and get behind them. They're already dead. Now, my next mistake, remember what I said about being floaty in combat when you use your jetpack in this game? I should not have done this. If this guy would have looked down, or if he would have heard me jetpacking and portaled behind me, that was it. I was done. Look at how clunky the movement is. Look at how slow I move to the side, and then how slowly I float back down. That's why you don't jetpack that way. And now you're going to see the enemy make that mistake here, letting me get a lot of shots on him. They just left the point. I didn't know that. I portaled in because I thought there was still someone there. Watch the jetpack. Watch how slowly he moves to the side. I managed to get a lot of shots off on him. Now again, here, choose how to move. I cannot take this battle face to face, so I should get behind him. Now this is the perfect moment to use the jetpack. There are no enemies around where I'm going to float from. Now notice, I don't just boost upwards. I feather it. I feather it because my goal isn't to go really high, it's to go where the enemy is and get him while he's distracted. I notice that he's looking through that portal, he's shooting at my friend over there, so I feather it and then I just drop. I just drop. He had no idea where I was coming from. Now the other important thing is there were no other enemies around that could actually take advantage of me being floaty in the air and shoot me in the back before I could turn around or hit the ground. We managed to hold A, close the portals, grab a weapon, and now we move to C as I heard we just lost it. Now my teammate's already on here. I don't have to portal. Easy kill, he was already lit. Losing B, my teammate's on C, so that's alright. We can move to B. Now here, I'm getting shot from the back. I have two choices. I can either turn around, wait, and fight, or I can run to B point. I know that they've taken B because I heard the announcer say it. There's probably still multiple enemies on there because one of my teammates died there as they took it, and I'm getting shot from the back. Should I sit and wait, or should I run through? I sit and wait, and I get very lucky here because one of my teammates, the one that was at C, starts to move over to B as I'm starting to get shot. So I sit, I wait. It's a little hectic, but my teammate gets him. Now, with 5 health, I should not have peeked this, but I do, and I run in, and I get this guy. Now, as we capture this, I hear that we lose A, but we don't even need it because we win the game. Important. Movement, movement, movement. This game is quick and you need to rely on movement, and how you move depends on what role you're playing. If you're playing a disruptor, like I'm playing this right now, and these aren't classes, this is just a name I give to what I was doing, which is interrupting enemies, going to the point as they take it so I know that they're low health, grabbing them in between points, things like this. If you're disrupting the enemy team and you're moving around a lot, this is an example of how you should and how you shouldn't move. I've said both what I did right and what I did wrong. I also mentioned what the enemy did right, what the enemy did wrong, and that's it in a nutshell. Don't jetpack to get up on ledges, try to portal, jetpack only if you're going up a ramp, give yourself a couple boosts, it'll give you speed as you're sprinting, learn the maps, learn the portal walls, and always sprint, always sprint. That's basically it, guys. Splitgate movement tips in a nutshell. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a quick like. If there's anything that you think I missed, if there's anything else that you have questions about, let me know in the comments. This has been the Altered Gamer, aka Mike. Peace out, everybody, and keep on fragging.